Hope they hurry
We
up
are
with
listening
that.
to
That's a
today's
sour.
live episode of TMS, today being June 22nd, 2026. My name is Tony. Welcome back to my PowerWash Simulator 2 playthrough.
Yeah, that's where you think
hope
the
you're well. I'm
flavor's
doing
gonna be
pretty good.
is in the car.
Looks like we're basically three-fourths of the way done with the game.
Right
So
down your hooter.
that's cool. I just finished Sticks yesterday.
Okay.
You getting a little off
What
that?
a disappointing ending.
Lemonade,
Also,
okay.
I did say last
Country
episode
Time
that I'd be
lemonade
coming
powder.
back to that politics
As a kid, you ever get that big
episode.
tub of,
Oh,
I kept listening to it. Sorry.
Country Time lemonade,
All right,
just
let's
eat
go.
the powder.
Yeah, we basically make our own dip and stick thing.
Yeah, you wet your finger and then stick it in the Country Time lemonade.
It pissed my mom off. She'd buy the big pink lemonade ones too, and we really like that one.
Oh, the pink lemonade, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's yeah. It is. It's very lemony flavor, yeah.
The pink lemonade thing come from an accident or something? Did we talk about this?
We probably did, and I think, what was it, like strawberry?
That's
Actually,
what it was. It got mixed in, or there was some mistake at something lemonade plant.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Because as a kid, you just accepted it. It's the pink version, but there's no pink lemons.
No.
It's no such thing.
No.
Yeah.
And really, all it changes is the color. I don't think it really changes the flavor that much. At least I don't remember.
No, when Country Time originally, or whoever, Country Time or Minute Maid or whoever originally did it, they almost called it.
I put up my blackout curtains, which I'm very happy about.
Lemonade instead.
Max Trollbot, that's an amazing quote. In America,
Just came in from doing a little bit of yard work, just sprayed for weeds, and took the dogs for a brief walk. Had a run-in with a dog that was off leash. That was cool.
Based on a,
Thankfully, the owners came out and yelled at the dog.
Scarface. It's based on Al Pacino,
Leash your dogs.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the?
Honestly, leash your fucking dogs. Let's go. Leash your dogs. Why should you leash your dogs? Because it's safer for your dog. Other people's dogs, other people, motorists, safer for everybody, honestly. But my dog's really good. He never leaves the yard until he does, or she does. Happens. I had a Dalmatian growing up, a super sweet dog, always listened, never ran away, always was right by my dad's side until the one day it decided to run out the front gate because the gate was left open. And it decided to take off like a bat out of hell and got hit by a car in front of our house. That was traumatic. Anyways, leash your fucking dogs. I used to live in a decent sized town, and for Wisconsin, that's like, what is it, like 40, 20, how many fucking people live up there? I was close, like 44,000 people, so not huge by any means, but you know, I came from a town that was unincorporated. I went to high school in a town that had like 7,000 people. I think it might have been 6,000 at the time when I was going to school. My graduating class was like 120 people, I think. Small town. So 44,000. It's a big town for me. Lived in Madison, which was 250,000. No. 1 second. 285,000 for Madison. So, okay. Yeah. So now you know how big Fond du Lac is. But I would walk my dogs regularly in town, and I would run into I've had like a number of run-ins with dogs that were off leashes. And the thing that's a problem for me is I put myself between, or I have, and I hope I would still, I put myself between my dogs and the other dog, because I want to defend my dog and I don't want to get them get fucked up, or I don't want to get them get fucked up. I don't want them to get hurt. But by doing so, I then put myself in danger. Not saying that the dog's going to attack, but if the dogs are running and barking and like snarling, could be fully prepared to punch a motherfucker, but that shouldn't happen. No owners around either, which is weird. I have neighbors over here that are outside of my community that their dogs will run around. They've gotten better, but not great. And today, just happened to be walking, didn't notice the dog in the yard down the road. And all of a sudden there's a car coming. So I had the girls off to the side of the road, holding them tight on the leash. And I didn't see that there's a black lab, not a lab. No, it might have been a lab, across the way. And every time I would look, he got closer. And Petey, my big dog, she's a bitch. Super sweet dog, but she will throw down. She's ready to fight. She doesn't fight. She's never fought, but she is ready to go. And brew the little one, same, which is helpful. So I just keep pulling them, say, come on, let's go. And then I hear the owner come out and yell, and then I heard the other owner come out and yell and yelling at the dogs. Why even allow that situation to happen? You open the door, put your dog on a lead, bam. Can have a really long lead, not a problem. They have all the freedom they need. It's just safer. I don't understand. Right.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they do a spoof episode, or is that just a one-off line?
Spay and neuter your cats and dogs.
Some, like, you know,
Leash them as well.
Candy Magnet or something like that. Like, you know, when he was owned a candy company or something.
Great. I thought it was pink grapefruit juice and lemons. Maybe. I thought it was strawberries.
I thought it was strawberry as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if Wikipedia has an entry on pink lemonade.
Yeah, there's probably something. Some kind of dark road we could.
And this is the
travel.
pre-show,
Yes,
so you won't
exactly.
hear this on the link that I share.
Popular variation of traditional lemonade. Pink lemonade is created by adding additional fruit juices, flavors, or food coloring to the recipe. Most store-bought pink lemonade is simply colored with concentrated grape juice or dyes.
Nice.
There you go. Dyes mostly, I'll bet.
The origin stories generally associate pink lemonade's invention with traveling circuses in the U.S. Here we go. A 1912 obituary credited the invention of pink lemonade to circus worker Henry E. Sanchez Alot, saying he had dropped in red cinnamon candies by mistake.
Oh,
Another origin story credits another circus worker, Pete Conklin. Lemonade was a mixture of water, sugar, and tartaric acid.
I don't know what that is.
Adding in the sugar, acid, and remaining bits of lemon, he offered the resulting mixture as strawberry lemonade and saw his sales double.
Oh, just by
So strawberry, by calling it strawberry lemonade.
that sounds like some carny shit to me going on.
Oh God, this can't be real. I hope your stomach is ready for this.
I'm prepared. Go.
According to the story, Conklin's lemonade was a mixture of water, sugar, and tartaric acid, with the tub garnished with a single lemon that he repeatedly used for the season. A single lemon that he repeatedly used for the whole season.
What does that mean?
Here's like he used the same damn lemon as garnish for the entire season of selling this lemonade.
I don't believe that.
It's just on there.
Okay, all right. That's
Now,
gross. Don't be doing that.
That's gross, but that's nothing.
Okay.
One day he ran out of water. Searching desperately, he found a tub of water a bareback rider had recently used to rinse her pink tights. Adding in the sugar, acid, and remaining bits of lemon, he offered the resulting mixture of strawberry lemonade and saw his sales.
I don't believe that at all.
Okay, that's ringing a bell. Actually, there's something about the tights.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about this with like
Really?
rinsing the pink tights. I know
blocked it out.
it's gotta be urban legend, but
It sounds urban legend, right?
yes, it totally does.
I'm going to take solace in that it's probably urban
Yes.
legend. And even
Let's
if it
hope
isn't,
so.
I'm just going to pretend that it is because that's awful.
In Venezuela, you can get brown lemonade.
Oh, great.
Definitely want
using
that.
cane sugar and lime. Lemonade in Ireland traditionally comes in 3 varieties: red, brown, and white.
Not green. All right.
Not green. Yeah, you think, right?
Well, it's Ireland, you know.
Mhm.
Green lemonade.
Look at this.
Ta-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah. Missed an opportunity there, you bunch of goblins.
Brown lemonade. Thank you. No.
Yeah.
It's like,
you know what? No. I'm just going to say no.
It's because around the corner fudge is made.
Yeah. But I don't want any part of that. That's freaking horrendous.
No, it's really bad. Yeah.
Well, thank you, circus
Fingers
industry,
we
for
heard you.
giving us pink lemonade. That's the one thing that seems correct here is that no matter who gets the credit or no matter which story is the most correct, it absolutely came from a circus or a carnival or something like that.
Yeah, right. That part feels like that's the true part. It was like, all right, what can we do to increase our sales of lemonade? I know, we'll put red food coloring in it. Brilliant.
Says the other guy. Well, all right then. Let's do a show.
Yeah.
We've learned something. Brian tasted something,
Got a brand new game to try this morning.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure will go flawlessly.
Yeah. Everybody get ready to beta test a little bit. We don't mind when, we have to try something.
Nice.
Something new.
Thank you for being forgiving.
It's a little rocky. It's okay. It'll all be fine. And watch, it'll probably go off without a hitch. You don't even.
It'll probably go off without a hitch.
Yeah.
It's a pretty straightforward formula. So
So and join us with that a little bit later.
Enjoin us.
Yep.
Please enjoin us.
Enjoin us. If you don't mind. It's sexual. It's not.
Please
All right.
join us.
Let's do a show, and let's go ahead and record it. And let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll do that. Okay. I think we're ready here. Here comes the show in 3, 2, 1.
Looks like they're planning to settle down. It ain't no moonlight camp they're building, Major.
Not if we persuade them differently. Boys, show the brethren how to build a decent house. That structure doesn't strike me as being very sturdy.
You can still alter your decision if this is against your circuits.
My circuits are unoffended.
The morning stream, where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. This is the morning stream for Monday, June 22nd, 2026. I am Scott. He is Brian.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Look at us. New week.
1 week ago, we were done with Nerdtacular a week ago.
Yep. I've been thinking about that a lot. I was laying in bed on Saturday night and I went, oh my gosh, tomorrow's a week from the freaking drag brunch. And then everything's a week from something, you know?
Everything's a week from something.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep.
Ain't that the truth?
First, except for the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, that's true.
Or Big Bang, not Big Bang Theory, but
yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. Nobody after the Big Bang said, a week ago, because there wasn't a week ago. It was like nothing before
that we know of, right? We got to we got to keep digging, scientists.
Keep digging. Right.
Yeah, there's something in there. Don't know what.
Yeah, pretty soon you and I need to
places
that they've played that would work out well.
Dog's freaking out.
You know, don't know if I know it's been announced, or I mean, it's public knowledge. So me saying that same-sex marry is with child.
Yeah.
Won't be violating any NDA agreements. So
yeah.
I guess NDA agreements is like saying ATM machines, because the A is
fucking UPS guy.
I like those. I like when those come up.
Yes. So I want to get their boots on the ground while there's still not a baby attached to their boots.
It's regular boots, not booties. You want just
not booties, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, boots on the ground. So anyway, you and I, let's talk offline. We'll figure something out. I don't know why I'm bringing it up here, but there we go.
It crossed your brain and had to come out.
My brain. Huh? This might be an opportunity, by the way, with us not doing it this year. In Vegas at the Plaza, we might have some leverage to say, all right, we'll come back, but you got to give us the showroom.
Yeah, that's a good point, because you don't have the other thing. Plus, all the word on the ground over there is that international travel is dead in Vegas right now.
They need some.
All that tourism dried up. Where are all those Asian people with their cameras? Nowhere. That's where.
That's right. Exactly. Amy says, did you know that the Plaza featured heavily in the show Margot's Having Money Troubles? I did not know that. That's on our list to watch, but I did know that the Plaza also featured heavily in the final season of Hacks. They used the Plaza. Yeah,
they used it for that. They used it. What was the movie we saw that was all up in it? It was an older movie though. It's Christmas or Vegas Vacation used it. Yeah, that's true. It was something we saw for film
Back to the Future 2 used it.
What did we see on film
set
that was this?
Oh, it was like when they were chasing each other. It was one of the Bond. It was the Bond film.
Bond movie.
Diamonds Are Forever takes place, and they drive all around Fremont Street when Fremont Street had car traffic.
Yeah, regular cars on the road, no roof thing.
Right.
All that stuff wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, there you go then. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, I gotta.
Yeah, I can't wait to. I don't know these three words together. It's here, so let's see.
I'll explain. So the kids took me to dinner last night. And we went to Slackwater, a place we like to go a lot.
Nice.
And they have these amazing wings and pizzas and gourmet this and that. And the pricing's good. They're just awesome. We love it there. So we go there, and they've always got, young, attractive people running the tables, men and women in their 20s who are, running around taking orders. And it is a thing you notice that they all look like they had to pass some kind of test. I don't know that they did.
Kind of the Monk's Diner test on Seinfeld kind of
A
thing.
little bit. I'm not entirely sure if that's even the case. I don't want to besmirch the management, but it seems like it's a thing they do. I don't know.
Sure.
But we're there, and our person. Okay, this is just weird because the height which I sit in the chairs of this restaurant, I have a certain eye level, right? Like anybody does when they sit that whatever their height is in a sitting position.
Right.
That's
It's going to be lower. It's not going to be eye to eye as you would be if you were standing.
And this girl who served us was excellent, by the way. Deserved the tip she got. Wonderful person, super nice. All that stuff was good. But whenever she appeared, either on the left of me or the right of me or anywhere around the table, but usually it was the left or right of me, her exact eye level for my eyes was her bare midriff belly thing shirt deal. So when I would turn just slightly to the left, I am eye to eye with this girl's pierced belly button.
Oh, funny. So it was an innie. Was it an innie?
Hey, Carter. Was our server's belly button an innie or an outie? It was an innie.
Yeah.
How did you notice that? And I was the one that was so embarrassed.
I was going to say.
That's funny.
My belly button's down here, sir.
Yeah, please keep your eyes where my belly button is. But it kept happening. And Carter's like, quit looking at it. I'm like, I'm not looking at it. It's just showing up.
How can I not look at it?
It just shows up, and she says, "You guys doing okay? Needing refills?" And I'm like, and there it is. I'm talking to the thing. So what I ended up having to do is like go, there's that, and then I got to move up to make eye contact. Now, part of this is because she's a tall girl, and the proportions just worked out that way. But I swear to anyone who was in Slackwater last night, I wasn't some weirdo pervy man staring at some girl's belly button.
Like treating it like a drive-through speaker. Like, I'll take the wings with medium buffalo sauce and what do you want, honey? Okay, a burger and
yeah, and have her go. You want to round that up and give it to the charity or whatever?
She do it like this. Would you like to supersize that?
I mean, if only, dude.
La, la, la.
If only that thing could talk. But
if only.
Anyway, it all worked out. I just feel like I couldn't help it, and everyone was laughing at me, and I'm just like, it's just right there. What are you supposed to do? And I even tried the next time she came, like with the check and everything, and I was like, I'll just kind of move up. You know, I'll lie ball up to her face immediately and not stay down here. But it was impossible. She'd show up and I go, like that.
Yeah. Because you hear the voice to your left or right. You immediately look, and then that's where you're.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like everybody would have done this in my situation. And I was not alone. That's how it felt.
I'm just impressed that you resisted the urge to go. Boop.
Yeah, I know. I want to poke it. Do like what's the Stay Puft little marshmallow guy or no?
Right, exactly.
Who's the one that gets poked? Is it Hamburger Helper?
It's the
Pillsbury.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh, that's right, Pillsbury Doughboy.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
The Hamburger Helper pokes you if he wants.
That's right.
He's a hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was fun.
Like for the record to state that I did get that before people started typing in the chat room, just so people know.
Yep. Just so you guys know, we have a 7-second delay, and I heard it before it popped. So take that, jerks. Yeah. Hey, Brian, what'd you get up to yesterday?
Yeah, so a while back, you may remember that I won a puzzle. So like there's a local ice cream place, fantastic soft serve ice cream place called Power Cone.
Power Cone?
It's like stuff goes to charity. They're really good about giving back to the community and giving to organizations, and their ice cream is really good, and they've got all these dips that they can roll it in, and they've always got like 4 flavors that they can either do individually or as twists. And
love the name,
Power Cone. The end of last year, they had this puzzle sheet that they had in their store, and it was just right up my alley, just basically like Puzzle Pint kind of thing, or the stuff I'm doing for Rock Puzzles Monthly, where it's you go to several different locations around Arvada, and each one has a code of like ice cream plus ice cream truck plus ice cream scoop equals 22. And then another one said ice cream plus ice cream plus ice cream equals 15. And like all of these like variable problems, right?
Sure.
So it was a number and then a bunch of symbols that you'd have to add together.
Sure.
And once you got all those, you could then say, oh, okay, well, this ice cream clearly equals 5, and the ice cream truck probably equals 7, and da 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 da. And then you'd plug those into a code thing and figure out what letter each of those numbers represents.
Sure.
So I was one of about a dozen people who figured it out, turned it in, and they said, all right, we're doing a drawing on this date for everybody who got it right. Need to be present to win, and you're going to get an ice cream truck to the front of your house with ice cream for 50 people. We'll be there for 2 hours, or 50 ice creams, whichever comes first. And
invite your
good
neighbors,
luck.
whatever. Bring your family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I won. They drew my name first, which they didn't even draw like, people that weren't there first and then eventually draw my name. No, they just pulled my name right out of the thing. So
There goes your one lottery chance, by the way.
kind of is, right? It's like, well, you know what though? I after being the hero of the weekend this last weekend for having a big neighborhood block party and all these freaking kids and their parents, it's like the couple that lives across the street have 2 small kids, and so these are all the parents, or really all the moms of the kids who they all meet at the bus stop. And it was just like our whole front yard was filled. People brought lawn chairs. We had a little pop-up tent. I cooked burgers for folks, and they just came and got these big ass ice creams, and
That's great.
It was a huge hit.
Wait, so which happened first? Run out of the 50 or the 2 hours?
2 hours. Yeah. We had like, it was to the point where it was like, all right, I'm going in about 15 minutes. Anyone want another ice cream cone? And like a bunch of the kids like look at their parents like, can I have a second one?
Hell
Parents
yeah.
like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
So they went up, but I think he probably still got to like the mid 40s. And then he comes up to me with like a handful of these homemade ice cream sandwiches that he makes and says, stick these in your freezer. Thanks for having us. It's like, oh dude, you rock. So
Yeah.
so I've got a freezer full of ice cream sandwiches for after the MS 150.
Dude, celebrate with him, Like,
Yeah, exactly. But
That's awesome.
no, Pete was the guy. Pete's the owner. Super cool guy. Really friendly. Talked with everybody, chatted with everybody who came up there, and probably got some new customers for his ice cream shop and stuff. But it was a great time, and yeah.
I like the charity bent. That's cool that they're doing that stuff.
Yeah, they're really good about that. At some point, they didn't have it up there yet, but at some point there's there'll be a photo of me going with an ice cream cone on their Instagram.
Nice.
So look for that at a Power Cone social media site coming soon.
That's right.
But
That's great. That's very cool.
Yeah.
What were they? Do you know what your chances of winning were?
So 1 out of 12 was the I think he said between 12 and 20 were the number of correct answers that he got, and then the number of people who showed up to the shop the day of the drawing was about 8 or 9.
Okay. Still.
Yeah.
That's 1 out of.
Oh yeah, no, I'll take it.
Yeah, those odds are still, those pretty good. But you can't.
It's funny because I'm sure a lot of people grabbed those sheets and said, I'm not going to drive around Arvada looking for all these codes.
Yeah.
Or they said, oh, cool, I'll totally do this. And then they didn't do it or got it wrong or whatever. So
That's true. Who knows how much you actually get out of the participation on that thing. But
yeah. So he said, well, I want to do another one that like maybe takes a full year to complete or a summer to complete. And I said, well, since I'm probably ineligible to win a second time, let me help you with that. Here's my credentials. Here's a stack of Rock Puzzles Monthly. Let me know if you want me to develop something for the ice cream shop for you.
that's great.
Yeah.
I hope that I hope that happens.
That'd be great. It'd be really cool. And then I could probably put a little thing on the bottom that says, like this puzzle, check out Rock Puzzles Monthly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Mutually beneficial.
that's right. All like rock songs that talk about ice cream.
Yeah. Can you imagine anything better in your life? The answer is no.
No, it'd be a perfect puzzle. Sucking on a chilly dog outside the tasty freeze.
That means something else where we wrote this song. Because doesn't it mean everyone thinks it's dirty, but it actually just is a phrase
It's
people
just
say.
really like,
Oh my God.
he's eating a chili dog.
This whole
That is
fucking
like
time.
Something, right? Isn't that
24
what it is?
minutes.
Yeah,
I
chili
even
dog.
looked at
I
it
know what a chili
beforehand
dog is, but isn't it? There's
to
some
make
kind
sure
of,
that I got the music levels.
Where did I see this?
Jesus,
Clicking
what
on
the
a chili
hell?
Dog
All right.
meaning. It was like a drink or something.
Well, you know what you
Here it
missed. You
is.
missed a lot of
So
this.
it was a
So-
drink called a chili dog?
Whoops.
Well, that certainly makes more sense because you would normally eat a chili dog.
Let's see. Ryder chili dog. Where is it?
Adam McGeekine confirms it is a drink.
Okay, so it is a drink.
Oh, no,
I'll just
Tasty
put it
Freeze
in.
is not a drink.
That's
Tasty
it.
Freeze is a restaurant.
Yeah, that's a restaurant.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Devotee then bought a tray of chili dogs or hit my face.
Copy and paste the audio track and then-
proceeded to draw a tiny smile
Fine.
face on his dog.
Thank you for joining me for this production
There's
meeting.
something in this interview where he says, "Yeah, I think it's not an actual chili dog," which is a weird thing to name your drink.
That is a really weird thing to name a drink. I have never heard of a drink called a chili dog. I believe you, but it's weird.
I mean, does it taste like a chili dog? And if that's true,
Oh, God. That's
nightmare.
disgusting.
Yeah, who wants that?
absolutely.
They could put that in their mouth. Huh?
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants
Not even Jack or Diane are not interested.
Yeah. No, we had Tasty Freezes here oh, I just got signed out of, there we go, signed back in. They had Tasty Freezes here in Denver. It was like one of those things that became hamburger stands.
Oh.
Did you guys have hamburger stand? Like the
brand
place
name
called?
hamburger stand?
Yeah, it's called the hamburger stand.
I think so.
Those are like Der Wiener Schnitzel and Tasty Freeze.
Essentially, we have those still.
Do you?
They call them Wiener Schnitzels now, right? They got rid
Oh,
of
it's not
it.
called Der.
Sure.
It sounds too German.
Yeah.
Let's just shorten it to Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, sound like they're making fun of dumb people with the der in there.
Wiener Schnitzel. Hey, where'd you get that hot dog? Der Wiener Schnitzel.
I like a chili dog, though, man.
Yeah, it's the food, right?
Yeah, not the drink.
I want to make chili.
For a big foot-long chili dog covered in chili, onions, and
I actually want to make French onion
and
soup.
whatever else you want to
I
put.
have a hankering for that. But it's going to be
Sign me
summer.
up.
So do you
Chopped
do that
onions.
for
Gimme-
summer?
Gimme
I mean-
chili, chopped onions, cheese, done. Right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, and I'll fart all the way home.
That's
All right, guys, we heard you. No.
All right.
We're gonna bring a pal in here by the name of Brian Dunaway and play a game, and it may not be the game you expect. So hold on tight. Here we go. Hey, you know what that music means? It means it's time for Brian Dunaway to join us. Hi, Brian. How are you?
No, hi, good, Brian. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm good. Welcome to something called Trivia Countdown. Brian Ibbott's going to have to explain what the hell this new name means and tell us how to win or play or do or have.
Or do or whether play or what. Yes, so welcome to Trivia Countdown, a trivia game that might need a new name suggestion. I've got 20 questions across various subjects, including science, art, entertainment, history, and more. Scott and Brian will each get 30 seconds to answer as many of these questions as they can. While Scott's answering his questions, we're going to put Brian into a soundproof isolation booth.
Oh.
I call it the nap booth.
Yeah.
You can either provide an answer to your question, or if you want to skip it, you can just say pass. The player with the most correct answers after 30 seconds wins the prize for their contestant, and contestants have been pulled from our Patreon supporters at patreon.com/TMS.
Yeah.
So, yeah, kind of think of like Win Ben Stein's money, I guess, is the way to think about this.
Who are our contestants? You mentioned they were from Patreon.
Yes, Scott, you're playing for Tyler Rowland.
Nice. I don't know who that is, but I like his keyboards. His keyboards are great.
And Brian, you're playing for Yoder of Kansas.
Yoder
Oh,
of
hi,
Kansas.
Yoder.
One of my favorite names in our community. I don't think it's really his
like
name.
Fountains of Wayne, Yoder of Kansas.
Cool. All right. Let's try this.
so-
This is what we got.
Let's see how we do here. And things are editable. Like we might find that 30 seconds is not long enough. We might up it to 45 seconds. Or,
Yeah, let me tell you something.
It looks like it's set for a minute right now. Should we keep it at a minute or keep it at 30 seconds?
Whatever you want.
Let's do.
Whatever you want. Let's do 30 seconds, and then we can fail
All right,
really
let's
hard.
do 30 seconds, and then we'll see. You know what? I'll meet you halfway. We're going to say 45 seconds.
All right.
So already changing things.
I like it. I like the beta test.
So, Brian, we're going to put you into a soundproof isolation
Hello?
booth so you
Hello?
can't hear Scott.
You liar. All right. I'm putting him on mute. He will not hear us talk. And, oh no, wait, he will hear us talk. How do we do this? Oh, I know how. We go like this. So we go mute so he can hear us, and then mute so.
Can you put him back into the lobby?
So, trying to put him into All right, Brian, here's what you'll do. You're gonna calm. I didn't think about this. This mute. I had this all planned out. This mute you.
Yeah, so you can't hear me.
But you'll hear us.
So, Brian, where should I post to say "come back in" when things are done?
Would you trust me to? Let's see. Can I mute Scott Johnson?
Yeah, you totally can. How do we let you know to unmute then?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question.
A quick DM on something.
And mute me too, because otherwise you're going to hear my questions. You won't hear his answers because of my questions.
I can just mute the whole tab.
Mute the whole tab. There you go.
Yeah, mute the whole tab.
And then we'll.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys now.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
I can hear me not. Post a message later. I'll shut up now.
Okay.
All right. We'll figure this out. We'll find out the best way to do this.
We'll figure out a good way to do this. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Scott, I'm going to start the timer. We're going to count down 3 seconds for ready, set, go. And then I'm going to give you your first question, and then we're going to go. All right?
All right.
Okay. Let's see if this works. All right. If you're ready, here we go. Question number 1. What do architects call their scale geometric drawings of the side, front, or rear of a structure?
Grand doodles.
Incorrect. According to World War II hyperbole, loose lips do what?
Sink ships.
Correct. What style of sculpture includes bass and alto relievo, which are not freestanding from their backgrounds?
Oh, shit. The talking fish.
In which of William Makepeace Thackeray's novels is the roguish Becky Sharp featured?
The Return of the King.
In what year was the first Japanese car sold in the U.S.? 1957, 1963, or 1970?
63.
Who partnered with U2's Bono in 2001 to cover Martin Gaye's classic song, What's Going On?
Sean Combs. Billy.
After the votes get asked. Oh, okay.
Damn.
I think we may do 60 seconds on this in the future because I only got through question 6.
Yeah, the trick is it's a balance between what they take, what you did swimmingly, you read just great, but it's a balance of how long it takes to read stuff and answer and all that.
I know when to unmute now.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You know how I know? Because I did not mute the Dark Day Games tab, and the thing went like my skirt off. Jesus out of me.
That's just fine. Okay, you know what? That's a really good way to do it because you'll see the seconds counting down. You'll have no idea.
Yeah. Just don't continue to talk, Scott, after your turn because I will unmute after you hear that.
Okay. We can do that.
Jesus out of me.
We can do that.
All right.
In the quiet room.
That's funny. So that was 45 seconds. I think we definitely will up it to 60 for next time, for next week. All right.
Yeah, we're stuck with 45 today, buddy.
All right, Ryan.
Look, let me tell you something before we do this.
Yeah.
I am the worst at fast trivia. I spend all day, every day doing things slow to make sure I do them right. And so anytime, I always second guess. So this is going to be the most fantastic failure of me going, So let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. If you're ready, then we're going to start the timer and count down, and here we go. What do architects call their scale geometrical drawings of the side, front, or rear of a structure?
Drafts.
According to World War II hyperbole, loose lips do what?
Sink them ships.
What style of sculpture includes bass and alto relievo, which are not freestanding from their backgrounds?
Relief.
In which of William Makepeace Thackeray's novels is the roguish Becky Sharp featured?
Spandex, I don't know.
In what year was the first Japanese car sold in the U.S.? 1957, 1963, or 1970?
57.
Who partnered with U2's Bono in 2001 to cover Marvin Gaye's classic song, What's Going On?
Tim Cook.
After the Volstead Act was repealed in 1933, U.S. citizens could legally buy what?
Tobacco.
I won't let you finish, and that's incorrect.
All right, thank you.
You were correct with 1957. You were correct with relief, and you were correct with sink ships. Architects call their scale geometric drawings, side, front, or rear of a structure elevations.
Oh, okay.
Weird. Becky Sharp was featured in Vanity Fair. And U2's Bono collaborated with Chris Martin from Coldplay to sing.
So not Tim Cook, all right.
Not Tim Cook, but those two have done things with Tim Cook.
Those two have done things with Tim Cook.
Yeah, there's not a bad connection there, I think.
Very true, yeah. And Scott, you were about to get the Volstead Act. What could people buy? That's correct. Yeah. So
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I just finished watching Boardwalk Empire again, so it's like,
Oh yeah.
they're always talking about the Volstead Act, constantly. Like, they don't just call it prohibition. They're always running around going, the Volstead Act demands that we... So it's kind of burned into my brain, and I thought it just got there.
Oh, so close.
Dang. Well, congratulations to Dunaway. Winning 3-1. You know what? I kind of want, if you're listening, Alkabab, by the way, great job on this interface. Looks fantastic. Yeah. Does exactly what it needs to do, and it's super easy for me. Just hit the space bar when you get a right answer. Yeah. If you could add a ding when I hit the space bar with a right answer, I think that would be cool.
Should be able to do
that would.
easy.
It actually would help because whenever I was answering, I was like, did I get it? I don't know.
Right.
Keep going.
Plus, for the audio listeners, it would give them a
communication.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But I don't want to buzzer when people get it wrong. So,
no, that's great.
You know, if you need to change the. Icor says I should time myself reading the questions and then add 2 seconds for each question.
Oh, I see what you mean. He's just talking about what you can add the timer out to.
Wrong.
The problem is you'd have to do a good average because some of the questions are longer, some are shorter.
Exactly. I think upping it to 60 will help. We have 10 or 20 questions here. We're never going to ever get to all 20, but we got to.
Welcome to Trivia Workshop.
We got to 6. So, I mean, is 90 seconds ridiculous?
I don't know. How many total?
Is good.
How many questions total are there?
I have 20 total, and
it sounds right.
90 seconds might be good. At least if I double the number, because right now I only got through 6. At least if I did 90, potentially I would have gotten through 12 of them.
Good question. I feel like we were answering pretty quick.
Yeah, we did all right. And you did a lot better than you claimed you were going to do. The Wraith 86 says, would the muted contestant hear the ding? I think so. Right?
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter. They could also see the number going up, so I don't think that would. It doesn't really give you any advantage to know how many Scott gets.
Yeah, and he won't know, or I wouldn't know where you are in the list.
It won't give me no advantage, but it sure will put a pressure.
Yeah, that's true. It'll give you some pressure. And it'll prepare you. You'll be less freaked out when you hear the buzz because you'll be hearing the ding.
That's right. Yeah.
When you got a little ding, you can handle the buzz.
So Ron Trinitron says, I think they should each get different random questions so they can laugh and rib each other live. Of course, it might be unfair. It's like, how come you randomly got, movie and TV questions and I got Japanese carb stuff.
The problem with that too is that it will eat into the timer if we're giving each other crap. So we got the timer has to be a little bit sacred.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll do 90 seconds next week. This is a nice little trial run. Of course, if you have ideas for the name, something TMSy would be great.
TMSy. Always go TMSy if you can. Yeah.
We like scooters or something.
Time to play.
But whatever you guys want. Trivia Countdown is a great description of what it is.
It is. Totally is.
Do whatever. So.
We can keep the word countdown and just have something else to it.
How about
asses?
It's all trivial.
All trivial.
That thing?
We'll workshop it.
We'll workshop it. It's close to what we do with Travis, right? Which is trivial things with Travis.
Oh, okay. Good point.
Travis. I forget how to do it.
Oh, that's good. I apologize, Travis.
It might be
way better at this.
Yeah, he's probably way better at this. He's very good. Yeah. He's very good at this stuff. He was a bit of a ringer for the bearded team. Well, you were on the team.
Anyway, hey, congratulations to Yoder of Kansas, who's going to be getting a copy of Dead in Vinland and Chroma Squad, courtesy of Sunbun. All of these games, actually, courtesy of Sunbun. And Tyler Rowland, you're going to get a copy of Epistory or Epistory Typing Chronicles. Suppository. I think that feels like exactly the right way to pronounce that.
Yep. No idea what that game is, but I'm sure that they're all winners, and you'll see them.
It looks like it's going to teach you how to type. So, F you, Mavis Beacon.
Yeah, take that, Beacon lady who didn't actually exist, and we thought she did. Hey, but these will be coming to you in a private message over on your Patreon, so watch for those, and thanks for participating. We got a whole list of fresh people, and they'll be all up for winning here soon. Brian Dunaway, I think we're going to be back together on Wednesday.
Yep, right, Wednesday. Here. We'll be talking about some NARC.
Yeah, we're going to play NARC, the arcade classic.
Arcade, NES, several other systems, Amiga.
And I got it's the game. A lot of parents were pissed off about that game. Let's see if it's truly as offensive as it is today as it was then. Or
bad.
Like
Like like it's just tragically.
That'll be Wednesday. We'll remind you again
looking now.
for Tad Cooley Feud. In the meantime, kiss
And ridiculous when you look at it.
He's out. That was the end of him.
But kissed.
Guys, we have a big hot thing to do for you.
Really close.
It was close.
You almost did it again.
I'm gonna hold off on it and never do it again if I can help it. But I am gonna do this.
And now welcome Steven to the show. He's a huge freaking nerd.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, Steven Slacker joining us all the way from Hays, Kansas. It has been too long, Steven.
It has.
Yeah.
It has been.
Yeah, what's going on with that? You're a busy guy. You got stuff going on. You had a lot happening during Nerdtacular, so we get to see you there.
Nerdtacular this year was crazy because I had to ship one of my sons off to Greece for 10 days. So while Nerdtacular was going on, we were back in Wichita trying to retrieve him from the authorities. So, not in a bad way. He had to go through customs and all of that stuff.
Let's go to Wichita.
How'd it go there?
Man, everybody who went with him, so there were some parents that went, they all came back and was like, oh, he really came out of the shell. He really had a good time. And then every morning at 2:30 in the morning, because of the time differences, I hate it here. I hate you guys. I can't believe you made me go on this trip. But he comes back and he all smiles. He said, yeah, I had fun, but every morning we'll wake up to, I'm not having any fun.
Was it like a school thing, or what was the deal?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a school trip, but it wasn't like a requirement to go. But because my oldest went to Japan this time last summer, we thought it'd be a good idea to send the youngest off. So he had some world traveling experience, which, highly recommend. Brian does it a lot. I don't know about you, Scott, if you've been out of the country, but highly recommend people travel outside the U.S. whenever they can.
Maybe not now, so that you're able to come back, but
depending on how you're doing it.
I asked him about that, and he was like, no, people in Greece were really cool, that we were Americans. We didn't have any trouble, anything like that. So
yeah, the Greeks are cool. And here's the other thing. My daughter went to Greece for it was another student thing. It was very similar to this. Forever ago now, but she liked it so much. I didn't think she was gonna come home. Like, she loved it over there. Kind of like Carter when she went to Iceland. I'm like, I'm not gonna get my daughters back. That's crazy.
I honestly would happily stay living in either Dublin or Tokyo. We loved both of those places so much that Tina and I both like, I could live here. I have no problem with living here.
Yeah, I felt that way about Hong Kong, but I'm not sure.
Next year, the school is taking them to Ireland and England. Ireland and Scotland. And I'm like, hey, do you want to go again? He's like, no, I like sleeping in my own bed.
Well, there is something to that too.
It's a fucking adventure, man. That'd be so cool.
Let's get caught up. We got some stuff to cover in the nerd.
It's not financially viable for me as a kid.
Place for all your nerdy information about new comics.
I don't think they have that option. It's cool to have.
Things are interesting if you're into the new Legion of Superheroes. Josh Williamson is writing it. I love the old stuff. So what's going on here? Is this a reboot?
Yeah, so this looks to be a completely different reboot. So this would probably be the third incarnation of the Legion of Superheroes within the last 5 years. 5 or 6 years ago, Brian Michael Bendis took on the Legion. That didn't go so well. And then during this absolute run that's going on where Darkseid has kind of infected the DC universe, there was an evil version of the Legion of Superheroes that showed up, and now in September we're going to get a new reboot from Joshua Williamson. People may know him from his long run on The Flash, but also he is the person behind the current Skybound Entertainment G.I. Joe run, which, nothing against Larry Hama, I just never read G.I. Joe back in the 80s when that comic book kicked off at Marvel, and I don't read the current G.I. Joe now. But his writing is so good that I'm hooked on the new G.I. Joe series.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm really looking forward to see what he can do with the new Legion. It is going to be quite a bit different from what you may know, Scott, from when the Legion started.
Come the
in this
fuck on,
case,
come on.
R.J. Brand, who in the original Legion of Superheroes is the one that there was an assassination attempt on him, but the
Really?
3 founding members, Cosmic Boy, Lightning Lad, and Saturn Girl, prevented that.
You fuck
and
off.
so he started the Legion of Superheroes. In this one, R.J. Brand is murdered, and Brainiac 1 of 5 is tasked with
Fuck
figuring
off.
out who did it, and he's going to gather a bunch of young kids together, or teenagers or whatever, young adults, and try to solve the mystery of R.J. Brand and bring the Legion together that way.
Oh, interesting. I like this art style. Seems I don't know who's the
Clean.
artist. It's not
very
This is
clean look
Hayden
to it.
Sherman.
Hayden Sherman. I'm not sure I know his work,
Yes.
but I like it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. There was, I should say, there was a short incarnation of the Legion. Probably 10 years ago, DC was doing a bunch of backup stories in their comics, and Bilquis Everly, who is the artist behind the Woman of Tomorrow, what the upcoming this week's Supergirl movie is based on, she did a version of the Legion, which I love. I wish she would be the artist on this, but she's a little slower than what I think a monthly book could keep up with her.
Sure.
Or that she would be able to keep up with.
We got any, speaking of that Supergirl, any advanced reviews or anything like that? Or, you know?
I don't think advanced reviews can come out until Tuesday or Wednesday, so they should be out this week. There are some people that have been allowed to make some comments saying this wasn't what I was expecting better than what I was expecting.
Okay.
So that may be a plus for people that go and see it. But of course, there's a lot of negative online discourse. Like you have a strong.
No, that is the biggest waste of your brain you can do is get involved in any of the online discourse around you.
Any fucking movie.
What a waste of space.
Or anything.
I would say if you Tom King, who wrote Woman of Tomorrow,
To do it still.
is very controversial. Mainly because he puts his characters, DC characters, through a lot of trauma, a lot of trauma. And a lot of that probably has to do with his time in Baghdad working for the CIA.
Yeah.
So he's very polarizing for comic book readers. And this book was also very polarizing. But I will say, Scott, if you are someone that likes True Grit,
I do.
The Woman of Tomorrow comic book series is basically True Grit, but with superheroes in space.
All right, I'm down.
Oh wow, okay.
And I am I love Tom King. I'm an unapologetic Tom King reader. So I'm of whatever percentage of that fan base that I hear he's writing and I get all excited. So there'll be no love lost here. I'll be.
That's cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. We've got our tickets for Wednesday night. It's either me going with Tina, me going alone, or me going with Uncle George.
Here, I'm
having
going to
cataract
do
surgery on Wednesday,
this.
or me
Finish
not
the
going
bottom.
at all if Tina needs me to stay home. Of course, this is the fourth option. But yeah, I've got tickets for Wednesday night before we knew what day Tina's cataract surgery was going to be. So she's hoping she can go and see it. But,
Should be able to next day.
Both eyes or just one?
Just one.
Yeah, well, it's not next day. It's same day. It's Wednesday night.
Oh,
She's
Wednesday
having the
night.
surgery Wednesday morning, and then the movie's
That might be tricky. I found that a day after mine, they stopped because there's like a weird, like everything's like you have sand in your eye. The
So
feeling
gross.
of it, and it was really kind of intolerable the first day.
So like have
second
your
day,
eye open kind of thing.
yeah, it was better the next day. But if it's that same night, she may not want to.
She may not, and that's totally fine. Yep.
Yeah.
And if she tells me to stay home, I'll stay home. I'll stay home.
Which theater are you going to?
Alamo Draft House, the big.
Do they have a popcorn bucket?
Oh, I bet they do. They haven't advertised it. Let's see here.
I know one place has a Lobo one. Another one has a crypto one.
The Lobo makes sense, right? They want to push that.
I am not seeing a popcorn bucket, which surprises me.
Yeah, it says they don't have one.
They have a crypto charm.
They have a charm. So
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, I
It's fine.
see. Yeah, charm's all right. Nothing wrong with the charm. Oh wait, why is there a KFC bucket with that dog in it? What is that about?
that's a KFC.
Deal with KFC.
Okay.
KFC. Yeah, no, go to KFC and do it. I would go to KFC, but they closed our KFC down about 5-6 years ago.
Oh, really? You don't have a KFC in town?
Don't have a KFC in town. We got a Popeyes instead, which, you know, hey, that's a good trade-off. Yeah, we don't have a movie theater in town, which I've talked about before. And to make matters worse, over in Salina, Kansas, which is about an hour and a half away. Their mall, which had an AMC 8 theater, a huge storm blew through a couple of months ago and totally ruined the roof of that mall. And so like every store closed in that mall, including the AMC theater. So even in Salina, they don't have movie theaters anymore because of the AMC closing.
Well, way to go, AMC.
It's a drive an hour and a half to Great Bend. Go to Russell, which only has one theater, one screen, no pre-sale of tickets, and you don't know how long the movie's going to stick around, and they only do one showing a night. So it's like hard to go see a movie unless I'm willing to drive to Wichita.
Oh, that was it? Come on.
To drive to Wichita, did you ever see this thing?
I'm seeing is
What the fuck?
That's cool. The Tron one.
A Tron coffee or popcorn bucket?
Right, that's rad. That is really cool because then you've got popcorn for two people. One person can have extra butter.
Yeah.
The other person can lighten it up.
Yeah, I didn't even know they did this. I'd get one of those. Sorry.
So the event that I'm seeing is called Stunning HDR by Barco, which pushes brightness, contrast, and detail into interstellar territory.
Oh.
That gets a special screening, fan-first Barco HDR fan-first screening. So, I don't know. This would be interesting.
Sounds weird.
It sounds like they're just cranking all of the dials up to max.
Yeah. Compete with, what's that Disney one that's coming?
What is the Disney?
Like Illumination? Not Illumination. Something like that. But it's supposed to compete with IMAX to be better with brightness, color, and everything.
Oh, really? Interesting. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. I don't know. It's the new 3D or something. Who knows? Yeah. Let's get to Snake Plissken for a minute.
Oh, who doesn't love some Snake Plissken?
Yeah, I don't look, man. I love some Escape from LA and New York, and well, LA is pretty bad, but I still enjoy watching it. But and with news that they're going to reboot or remake the New York one.
Yes.
I don't remember who the director is tied to that, but it seems kind of like it has some potential. Anyway, with that all going on, how about some Snake Plissken comics? I don't mind if I do. Tell me more.
So Kyle Higgins, who's another really great writer. He was writing Escape from New York, Escape from Chicago. So we could probably just say Escape from Chicago. But this time Plissken is ferrying people in and out of the prison city, Chicago, with Val Rodriguez doing the art on that. This is, of course, based on the John Carpenter movies. And what's interesting is that John Carpenter has his own comic book company called Storm King Comics. And I was surprised that this didn't go over onto that comic book publishing line. But if Mad Cave Studios is willing to pay you to license it, then let somebody else do all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Why? It's kind of throwing me off here. It's called Escape from New York, Escape from Chicago.
Yeah. Because Escape from New York is like
the franchise.
So,
yeah, exactly.
It's just kind of weird the way that reads.
It's like if they called the movie Superman, Supergirl.
Yeah. Don't be doing that, movies or comics. But anyway, I'm a big. I love this stuff. So I'm excited about a remake. I like the old stuff. I'd be happy to read some comics. Let's get this going. You think? I mean, they'd probably just cameo in, but you can't put what's his name in there.
Why not?
I mean, you can, but he's 1,000
Kurt Russell.
Use Wyatt.
He's in Monarch.
Yeah, you could use Wyatt.
He's doing fine in Monarch.
Just use Wyatt for all your young Kurt Russell needs.
Exactly. It's great for Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, using Wyatt for young Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. All right, well, that looks pretty cool. There's also
that's his son.
Green Lantern TV series. Tell me about this. What's this?
Do you guys watch the My Adventures with Superman on Cartoon Network? I forget. It's really great. The first season was
started getting that pushed to me after during Rick and Morty, like during the commercials for Rick and Morty. It's like, this actually looks really cool. Is it from Jimmy Olsen's perspective? Is that the deal?
No, it is basically it is Superman's story, but Jimmy Olsen is roommates with Superman, and it is kind of like Lois and Clark falling in love with one another kind of thing. It's a really cute story. The animation style is really neat, and they're starting their third season of this, and this time around they're telling I think it is the life and death of Superman story arc, where they've got the cyborg Superman showing up and causing all sorts of chaos in season 3. But I think it's the second episode, the Green Lantern shows up. And
I'm sure this is going to go over all the people who would be like, love story.
Newsroom.
There's that online discourse. They don't pay attention to it.
The Green Lantern series.
Yeah.
And they are going to be following her. No, Leash, not Muslim, but it's Cruz is the character's last.
Okay.
And they're going to follow her as she gets one of the Green Lantern rings and becomes the next Green Lantern of Earth, or one of the two.
Purple. Is she green or does she control?
No, she's green. She's Earth. Yeah, she's from.
Okay. I'm thinking Sapphire or something. Then probably.
Yeah, Sapphire. Yeah. It's okay, Brian. We know you're a Marvel fan.
I am sorry. This is already stretching my Legion of Superheroes, Supergirl knowledge limits.
So wait a minute, is that I always forget this. There are always 2 per planet?
There's always 2, yeah.
Okay.
Per sector. Now it's not per planet.
Oh, it's per sector. Okay.
Yeah.
So Hal Jordan and if we're in the DCU and talking about that new series, you got Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart occupying the position at the same time. Like is Guy Gardner involved?
Guy Gardner is involved because he does show up in one of the episodes. He will show up in those.
Okay.
And so my understanding is, in the Lantern series that's coming up, Hal Jordan is about to retire, and he's training Jon Stewart as his replacement.
Oh, got it. Okay. That makes sense.
Which doesn't, I mean, yes and no, because typically you are a Green Lantern until you die, and then the ring goes out and finds the replacement based on, your ability to...
Oh, are they trying to force a replacement? That's weird. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested in seeing it, but unfortunately, Zaslav is still in charge of Warner Brothers, so I don't subscribe to anything HBO. So
until he's out of there, or is he?
I may not even. I mean, if Paramount takes over, I may still boycott because the Ellisons, or especially David Ellison, has full taste in TNA. So he's running a studio.
I love you have the firmest opinions on me.
I know, and you know what? You have your guns and you stick to them, and I love that.
That's great, man.
No, I mean, like there was a recent report that said that if this closes, at least 8,500 people are going to be let go. And I've said it's going to be higher than that. I said it's going to probably be around 10,000 people that let go if this merger goes through. This merger is bad. This merger is bad for you. It's bad for me.
It's only good. It's only good for Zaslav and the other C-suiters. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to walk away with like $850 million when this thing finishes and he's allowed to exit. So.
Yeah, it's some real bullshit.
Yeah, it's really bad. So yeah, I'm still all these years later. I want to see the second season of Peacemaker. I want to see all these other things. Like, if I have to pay money directly to Zaslav, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, gotta find a complex way to do it.
Yeah.
Well, let's all pile on him instead of Marvel. Why is Marvel getting dumped on?
Okay, all right. So there's a lot of stuff flying about Marvel right now. That they can't come up with new ideas. The comic book side, they keep launching these 5-issue miniseries to see which ones stick, and it's confusing readers. There's a report that came out that there's at least one artist who's having trouble getting Marvel to pay them, and like everybody, everybody is just dunking on Marvel right now for a variety of different reasons. Some of it is very much earned dunking, but I want to just caution people that sometimes it's fun to jump on the pile and dog pile on and say, yeah, we're gonna do this too. And
Stretch
actually
enough.
Probably have some
this chair, man. I got a replacement for my other chair that I had, which was an autonomous ergonomic chair. I loved that chair. I just wanted to get a new one because it was like 4 years old. And this is supposed to be an upgraded version. It has less ability to so the seat on the other one, you could aim it forward, aim it back, really set it up the way you want it. This one doesn't do that, and it fucking sucks.
Marvel is
highly just
creatively kind of thing. This is all Disney's fault, etc. That can have serious repercussions for any movie going forward, any franchise going forward. So before you dunk, make sure you know the reasons for dunking on Marvel.
So this isn't that directed at the comics division specifically.
A little
pie or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of a whole pie, but specifically like this 5-issue mini-series thing that Marvel is doing is very confusing because they keep swapping out writers and creative. They're forcing writers to do these 5-issue miniseries to see how they fly, and if it does, then maybe they'll stick around. So much so that Dan Slott, who is like our modern great Spider-Man writer, for over 100 issues, wrote more issues than Stan Lee of Spider-Man. had to go online and say, hey, everybody, can you please buy my Spider-Man book? Because I'd like to keep writing Spider-Man. And it was like, well, why is Dan Slott having to beg people to read his stuff? It's because, Marvel doesn't care anymore. Rob Liefeld is all over Marvel about some of their behind-the-scenes practices that they're doing. There was another artist that went online this weekend that was like, yeah, I'm having trouble getting Marvel to pay me for the art dues for a comic that's already been released. And that kind of stuff just keeps going and going and going. So a lot of people are not super fans of Marvel. Some of their X-Men titles are in trouble right now. And so, yeah, a lot of people are just like, let's all make fun of Marvel and let's all bag on them for, just pile on just to pile on. And
So hold them,
that's good for any industry.
hold them to account, but
hold
maybe,
them to account for things that they should be held accountable for, but don't lump everything all in together.
Yeah.
Because Marvel is still doing some really great stuff.
It's also it's always more nuanced than people.
We're not going to get a third season of Peacemaker.
One thing I know for sure about anything is that everything's more complicated than you think it is. You think you've got it all figured out. You're some fanboy and, wherever you are.
That goes for anybody.
You really don't. You have no idea. This happens in the gaming space so bad. It's so bad.
Everything.
Everyone's like, there's one thing happened and therefore it equals B. And it's like, no, it doesn't. It equals like a giant wall full of really messy calculations. It's never as simple as people think it is. So just remember that.
Well, I will say this, though, in regards to the 5-issue miniseries, that's kind of a bad thing to do it 5 issues and then be done. It used to be a couple of years ago, you would get a 12-issue run of Mark Waid and I forgot the artist doing a long run of Black Widow. And it was a great series. And then once that was done, it's like, okay, we're going to have another creative team come in and we'll do another volume of 12 issues and we'll do that run. But they shortened it down to where 5 issues used to be 6 issues was your common trade. But the problem is, by the time you get the data on the sales of the first issue, you've already completed the solicitations for the 5th issue. So you don't even know, and you've already decided whether the series is going to continue or cancel before the first issue basically has enough time to sit on the shelf for fans to find it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's not a good way to run a business. Yeah. This is what happened to DC back in the late 70s, early 80s, where they had their implosion and explosion, where they were going to do all of these huge new relaunches and totally change how the comic industry worked. But then this winter storm came in and crippled the delivery for like several weeks of the mail system, which means people couldn't get comics, which means by the time the sales numbers came in, they were super low, and before they could even launch, really launch their huge DC line, the bean counters are like, oh, this is obviously a failure. We need to scrap everything right now. Yeah. And I kind of see that same thing happening with Marvel in this 5-issue run right now.
They do tend to kind of repeat history in the comics business, don't they? That happens a lot. Especially the big two. They just are like always, someone's having a flying high moment, and then the other one's struggling, and now we're back. We're kind of flipping it the other way again. It's weird that we do that.
Yeah, it'll flip back another way. But you know what I think, though, Scott? I think that perhaps people should be checking out Kickstarter to look for comics, because even smaller publishers, Boom Studios, Dynamite Entertainment, and others are using Kickstarter to have very successful comic book runs and campaigns. And that's what I wrote about this week, today, in fact, on the Major Spoilers newsletter that people can subscribe to when they go to majorspoilers.com. And I talk about how Kickstarter is the new comic book store and why this happened and why people need to maybe pay a little bit more attention to that than going into your comic book shop every Wednesday.
Well, there you go. I like it. Alternate ways to get your comics fixed.
Right. I saw that show this morning.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Thank you, Brian.
All right. Well, there you go. Go check it out. Majorspoilers.com, everybody. Sign up if you haven't already. Support a great network doing great work. Steven, anything else going on you'd like to mention?
Nope, lots of good podcasts coming out over a couple of weeks. If you are familiar with the game Lancer, the RPG game, we are currently playing that on Critical Hit. New episodes arrive every Saturday morning.
Well, I really look forward to that. You ain't got no movie theater, but you got plenty of content.
That's right.
Stay out of trouble. Oh, should I be drinking?
Stay hydrated, Scott.
Should I be drinking?
Yeah. Should I be drinking right now? No chili dogs, though. I won't drink those.
No, don't drink the chili dogs.
Guys, we got an email here, all lined up, ready to be read. It goes like this.
This is about the jugs of pee.
It's, hi, Marks and Engels. I'm sure what that reference is.
I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's related.
Karl Marx
Sure
and
we'll figure it out.
the other guy.
So listening to 3017's pre-show. Did you know if you support your Patreon, you get to listen to the pre-show? Imagine that, he says. Thank you for the plug there. Scott mentioned that as a kid, he thought he'd like to live in a cave, but not now. Here's my question. Still don't know what those names are.
Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, who
Communism.
co-authored the Communist Manifesto.
Did they write it in a cave or something?
That's what I could tell. So
I still don't know why it's a reference in this. But,
yeah.
all right.
I think just to be obscure and funny.
I said I would have liked it, but I wouldn't now. He says, here's my question. Where are you, quote, right now, unquote? I guess those are asterisks. Anyway, I suspect you're sitting in an underground room. Yeah, he's right. That you spend a good portion of your day of your life in that underground room. He's right.
Probably true. Yeah.
I suspect you're sitting in an underground room that you. Oh, I read that. It might be a little nicer and more furnished than a natural underground room, but I do believe you are fulfilling your childhood dream of living in a cave. You just call it by a different name. Thanks for the great shows and listening. Yeah. Been listening since sometime before episode 70 of The Instance. I remember what a big deal you guys made of hitting level 70 because now that show happened during PBC. That is true. Take care, Jeff. I still don't know why Marx and Engels are on here. However,
I don't either. Is it very communist to live in a cave? Is that the thing?
Is that the idea? I don't know.
I think it's just a thing because they're two guys
in a cave. Says Adam of Geekheim.
That's a submitted title, so I don't know if it's true or if he.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
someone's gonna have to clear that up. But yeah, you know what? You make a really good point. This is a man-made cave.
Yeah.
And I am in it. Okay, it's not just sitting there. When I was a kid, the dream was like
fucking
dank
cave
and
ass
wet
cave.
and like there's like stalactites and mites and
you want a like true cave like you'd like a cave you pay money to go in now these days. You have to have a ticket to go through that cave.
I'd be happy to meet in the middle and have basically the Bat Cave. So you have all the natural
tech
stuff.
above a rich guy's cave.
Technical in there. And have all the internet and the computers and the whatnot like Bruce Wayne does. That would be cool.
Fuck yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's who doesn't want a bat cave.
Yeah, but I can't do that in here. I can't fake it.
No.
I'll just have to fake it till I make it.
Yeah.
Jed, thanks for that message. That email
Nicole's
came
okay.
to us
She hasn't been on
the morning stream at
a long
gmail.com. If you'd rather send a text or a voicemail, you can do that at frogpants.com.
She's supposed to be going to Nerdtacular, but she never.
For all your other needs, that's the website to go to.
Didn't hear anything about it.
Quick PSA, today the Monday show will be at 1 p.m. Mountain Time per usual. Carter doing it up. I think we might talk more about the book project today.
Oh, nice. Good.
Yeah, we'll see how much we want to not leak, but let out about that.
I've got. I'm hoping that I get a chance to listen. I have 18 chapters to record before June 30th for the audio book. So whatever, it's a lot, and I've got a bike ride in the middle of that. So
You have till the 30th. Jeez.
Yeah, I've got 8 days to record 18 chapters, but I'm getting it down to where it only takes me. It was taking me an hour to do. It's like 15 minutes of recording and then 45 minutes of editing.
No one's going to look back here.
40 minutes total, so about still the same 15 minutes of recording, but now I'm able to edit about 25 minutes. So
Per chapter, that's not bad.
Chapter, so I can do this. I'm going to be able to do this.
All right, I'm excited. Anyway, watch for that coming soon too. That book, that'll be a thing people can hear at some point.
It will.
Yeah.
So if you're not tired of hearing my voice on this show, you can totally get it in your ears and hear a time travel book.
Yep. Soon. We'll have to travel in time to get there sooner than now. But you got to wait till Brian's done.
Right. If only I could time travel to add more time to record the book.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. If you want to see other stuff that we have scheduled this week, check it out at frogpants.com/schedule. Let's play a song for these people.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. This one is going out to Lydia. We love Lydia. What's funny is Lydia forgot that she sent this request in on April 15th and then promptly sent in a second request for the same day on May 4th.
Oh.
I'm going to read the first one. The Hey, Santander and Beelzebub. Please help me honor my guy John to let him know that after all these years, he's still the love of my life, my steady place, and my favorite person to laugh with. He's celebrating 70 incredible years, and I'm celebrating the man I get to love every single day. Happy birthday, John.
People.
They're total sweethearts, these two. They came to
really
Nerdtacular. They're like traveling all across the country.
They just
living it,
just
man.
Just getting home back to New York, to the Catskills.
And her accent is amazing.
It's great. I love those two. Yeah, she says, so if all goes well, we won't have killed each other after 10 days together driving with the dog. If not, oh well. Anyway, happy birthday, John, and happy to play this. They want a cover of Can't Help Falling in Love, the Elvis Presley song.
Nice.
Why won't that?
I can think of no better version than this version right here by Beck. He recorded this for The Man in the High Castle. Is one of those things you heard on alternate reality Russian radio. Resistance Radio, The Man in the High Castle 2017. Here is Can't Help Falling in Love.
Thanks for listening. The Frog Pants Network lives at frogpants.com.
Doc's cooking's kept you alive for more than a week. Killing me, but it kept you alive.
Oh, Jesus. Look at that gaping hole.
Doc's cooking.
Yeah, the alternate for the music they would play in that show. I loved that show.
It was great. Yeah, I never finished it. I still.
And the High Castle's fucking
I
great.
got the first couple seasons and then I fell off. So
there was a massive delay between seasons. I don't remember why.
Yeah.
Writer strike or something.
Probably did it. Yeah. So I think
remember.
I need to. I don't know if I need to start over. Or
I would.
If I need to
That just reminds me, I should probably try to watch that with
season 2 recap or
the
something.
little lady,
I
because
don't
she
wanna
hasn't
rewatch
seen
it.
it. She might like it.
Yeah, the guy from the ambassador. No, not ambassador. What's the
Group and Fear.
Yeah.
And I think of his name. I love
Fucking amazing eyes. He has amazing eyes.
I love that film that you watched with
Felicity.
Yeah, Felicity.
Yep, Felicity.
Rufus Sewell, there it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pig and Jen. She's, sorry, he's amazing.
He's great. He's a great. He plays a great good guy and a great bad guy. He's
Yeah.
pretty damn versatile.
He's a good actor.
Miniseries I just finished. He was Hannah from.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The Death by Lightning.
No, it was
But that wasn't
John Adams. Just the one called John Adams. Yeah. Fantastic. If you've never seen that miniseries, ooh man.
I've never seen it. Giamatti or is that a
It's called Giamatti.
It's a good show.
Fantastic. Oh my god. That's what I've seen. This is my fifth gone through of it. I just haven't.
Who was Death by Lightning about? Which president?
That was about Garfield's.
Garfield. Okay.
Andrew Garfield. No, Andrew Garfield.
I'm going to be president as soon as I stop crying about Gwen Stacy.
I gotta think of his name.
Dick
Whatever his real
Offerman.
name is. President Garfield.
Oh.
Anyway.
Chester Garfield. No,
No, Chester A. Arthur was who took his place.
John Garfield? Is that what it is? No, what it was?
Just John Garfield. Okay. Yeah, Death by Lightning, also a must watch. Oh my gosh, I
Yeah,
love it.
that's what I hear. Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right. How about titles?
It was very
So I gotta
good.
get out and get on the bike, speaking of which.
What's
see
left?
here.
We've got
One more, huh?
4 more days of bike rides before stupid ride out in stupid Utah.
Do you think it's enough? Do you feel confident in the number
I
of
feel
days?
confident that I'll be able to do the ride that I have planned. I don't think
Ta-da!
I'd be ready for
What do we got
the
here?
big ride. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. So, but I'm looking at you guys and you guys showing up and KT Data and Rose Kitty showing up and anybody else. That's giving me the drive to make sure I cross that finish line.
Hell yeah.
Aw.
Scott's beard really ties the room together. I don't remember. Oh, because of the shirt.
Because I was talking about getting trimmed, yeah, and you saying it's the shirt brings it out. Welcome to Any Outie Burger.
Nice. Just tastes confusing. Also good.
Everything's a week from something.
Yeah.
Feels like George Clooney and Oh Brother were out the house.
Soviet Russia hamburger helper poke you. All right. Thank you, Josh.
Got a little ding.
Yeah. Ice cream math.
Cocaine worm.
Yeah. All 3 of those could be titles.
Oh, they totally could. Black Pink Lemonade.
Nice.
Tom's favorite. Black Pink Lemonade.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Baby boots on the ground.
Awesome. Is it too early for a belly button sandwich?
That's good.
I don't think we're going to say it has satisfied all the neighborhood moms.
No, but it's true. It's
will
not
say
the way
this.
people
There was definitely one that I
Ta-da!
feel
Look at
like
this. The
movie
show's
was filmed with me,
ending.
and I'm like, oh,
This
I
is
know
here.
my wife, Tina.
We
She's right here. This is
fucking
my
did
wife,
it.
Tina.
Hour and 50. Oh my God. Do you see what we get to do next?
The West Arvada
Let's
Peyton
party.
Place. Thank you very much.
All right.
Escape from New Chicago, York. That's a good one.
That's a big boy right here.
Ad of trivia.
There you go. I don't.
Well, holy shit. Look at that.
That's weird.
It's
Got the
funny,
bang
it's
out.
got the
That's
bang
one
ass,
big
like double
motherfucker,
bang
and
ass
that's
or
next.
something.
Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great, fantastic, and amazing
Well,
day.
says the movie
Bye-bye.
star.